In my last class, we learned about block level elements and inline elements. In this class, we're going to learn about HTML styles. Using with CSS styles, we can make our website as more attractive to the client. Here, client is nothing but a user. We can apply styles to HTML in three ways: inline styles, internal styles, and external styles. We will learn one by one. So first one is inline styles. To apply inline styles, we need to write style attribute to the HTML element. So here I have p tag, right? So for that, style, this is an attribute. So here I am applying some basic styles to this p tag, color colon red. So let's see the execution, what will happen with this code. Yeah, the paragraph text is in red color, right? So just I'm inspecting here. If I selected the paragraph in HTML elements in elements tab, so then in styles tab color is came, right? That is element dot styles. If it is came like element dot styles, then that styles are applying from the inline using with style attribute. Okay, so if I unchecked, then text color is changed to default color, so the default color is black. So if I check this checkbox, then the color is in red color, so it is applying from inline styles. So this is about inline styles. We can apply here, I'm applying some other styles to this HTML element. So width, so let's see once. I'm refreshing here. Yeah, it's came. So what I given is color red, width to 200 pixel, and height to 100 pixel. If I uncheck, then height is removing, just observe here. Border, so border disappear. When I check this checkbox, then border will appear. Yeah, like this. So this is about inline styles. To write internal styles, we have style tag in HTML5. The style tag is paid tag. So here I am writing style tag, that is also have opening and closing. That's why it's a paid tag. Style like this. In between this opening and closing tag, we have to write our own styles. So now, before going to learn internal styles, we have to know about some CSS selectors. Some basic selectors are there. Those are, first one is ID selector. So next one is class selector. So third one is tag selector. So yeah, tag selector. So ID selector will define with hash. Class selector will define with dot. So tag name is nothing but our HTML tag name. So if I want to write any styles for body, in case of tag selector, then I will take directly body. For div, directly I will take div, like that. So HTML tag name is nothing but a tag selector in CSS. So for class name and for ID name, we have to declare ID selector and class selector to the HTML element. So let's see how to do that. So now I am going to declare ID selector to my paragraph element. ID equal to my ID I am giving. So this value is user wish. Okay, we cannot give any number or any special characters in the starting, so we should start with any character first. So this my id I'm going to select in this internal styles. How? Already I told you guys, id selector will define with hash, right? So hash, after that your selector name. I'm taking another paragraph for better understanding. Okay, so for second paragraph I am removing these inline styles. So first paragraph is for inline style, second paragraph is selected in internal styles with id selector. So here I am going to write some css properties. 100 pixel width, 100 pixel, background red, color green. Okay, here I am setting height 100 pixel to this paragraph and width also 100 pixel. For this paragraph background is red color and in this paragraph text will in green color. So let's see the execution. So this is the first paragraph, that is with inline style. So this is the second paragraph, that is with internal styles. I will make it little bit clear for you. I am inspecting. So now in body, this is a paragraph, this is with inline styles, this is with internal styles. Okay, so you just observe the difference inline styles and internal styles, how they are applying to HTML elements. Okay, so when I selected first paragraph, then element dot styles, within these styles will apply to that HTML. Okay, so when I selected second paragraph, then element dot styles, in that block nothing is there. So here hash my id, that is our id selector, right? So these styles are applying. So and it is showing some link here, my class dot html, that is our HTML. When I click on here, then directly it will refer to my class dot html file will open in the browser. Then where you wrote that code in header tag using with style tag, right? So this one only, right? This is the verifying. So we can take multiple IDs and multiple classes with multiple elements. Okay, so guys, here I am taking another paragraph again. I am giving class instead of ID. Okay, class name my class. So just I declared here class, so I need to select from CSS, right? So how will define this class selector? So dot, right? So dot our class name my class. So within this section we need to write our CSS properties. So same purple color, yellow, background is yellow, so remaining is same. So let's see. this is with id, this is with class. Okay. Okay, next third one is tag selector. Okay, here I am taking a div. Already I told you guys div means division, so div directly. Our HTML element name is nothing but tag selector, right? So div, in this div I am giving same properties again. Border 1 pixel, solid, purple color. Okay, let's see. Inline styles, internal styles with id, internal styles with class, internal styles with tag selector. Okay, so this this is tag selector, so our tag name is came here. Within this styles are applying. So next again I'm giving another div here, 2 to 3 divs. So let's see the difference with earlier execution, so we'll get better understanding. Just see here, I given styles for only one div. This is for first div, but I haven't given anything to remaining divs, right? But it is applying. So the reason is tag selector will select the tag, that is div. So it will applicable to all div elements. So guys, next sectional styles, right? So for that I am removing everything from body, from header also, internal styles removed. External styles means styles will apply to the HTML file from external style sheet, that will save externally. Okay, so for that I have to take a new file. Then here just I am saving this empty file in the same location. Instead of dot text, just I am giving app.css extension. Okay, so .css is a style sheet extension. This is external style sheet. Okay, this is HTML file. Now just I am writing a empty element here, that is a div id equal to my div. So now this my div is a declaration, but I need to select from CSS, right? So in CSS file using with hash we will define the id selector. So hash id name, so width 100 pixel, height 100 pixel. Okay, so now got semicolon here. From next line CSS styles will never apply to the element. Okay, so div is there in my HTML body, but styles are not applying, right? So as of now what we did, we created a HTML file and we created a style sheet, external style sheet with .css extension, and we wrote some code. So now there is no link in between these two files, right? Then how it will applicable to our HTML file? We need to create a link, right? So already in HTML one tag is there, that is a link tag for linking styles in our HTML. So link, what is the link relation? Relation rel equal to style sheet. Okay, so next here reference, h reference, what is the reference? The path is same file, same folder. So now this is the app.css, so I given path of this file. So then automatically when the HTML document is loading, then these styles will loaded into this HTML file. Then all styles will applicable to internal HTML elements. So let's see the execution now. Yeah, it's applying. So from my next video we will parallelly learning HTML5 with CSS3. Okay, so then only you will get a full-fledged knowledge on HTML. Okay, yeah, don't miss my classes. So thank you guys, keep watching for my more updated videos. Please subscribe, share, comment and like.